All right, this is the movie review, a real review. All right, in case you don't know who we are, if you don't read credits at the end of videos, this is R.E.A.L.
Hi.
This is Matthew.
My name's Bob, but people call me Matthew.
And I'm Jared. If you don't watch videos of mine, then
We call him Ace Ventura Wolverine.
Spoiler alert.
Click out within the next 10 seconds.
We're doing this uncut, by the way, Jared.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes.
No, I want to edit this.
No.
Are you kidding me? No, I can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
Uncut.
Are you
Every
serious?
review-
Yeah.
Every review is uncut.
They don't edit like these type of things usually.
I do.
Well, what do you mean
You are
you do?
not
You know-
they,
you
Jared.
know that's
you
not-
are Jared.
No, you know that's not gonna happen with me. You know that's not gonna happen. You guys are gonna be disappointed when I release this, and I'm actually gonna edit this.
You're not touching it.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get it going.
when you yell, I'm not touching it. I'm gonna zoom in right into your face.
You're not touching it. All right, who wants to go first?
The
All
Quiet
right.
Place.
What was the list?
Acting.
We'll start with R.E.A.L. Back to front.
Phenomenal. Great job, John and his wife and those two kids. Those kids were good.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did a
they
good
were.
job.
They were good. Great job, kids. John and his wife.
Great job, kids.
Great
Yeah,
job,
the
kids.
two I don't know the names. Like, I don't
By
know.
the way, the girl in the movie, the deaf daughter,
She was really deaf.
that's not a spoiler. Yeah, she's actually deaf in real life.
Oh, really?
So
Why you gotta give away stuff like that, man?
It's not a
God
spoiler.
damn, she was deaf. The sign language was like effortless. Like I really thought they knew sign language.
yeah.
They did.
Of course they had to learn. Of course they had to
for the
but,
movie.
like they really just how they incorporated the acting and like the hand movement. It was good.
No, yeah.
You guys seen Switch
bad.
That Birth?
Yeah.
Switch That Birth?
Yeah, it's
They-
really good.
Like their
A TV show.
Yeah, the story is good.
On
It's
ABC
What's
good.
it
Family.
called?
Switched at birth.
Switch That Birth?
Switched at birth.
Oh, I thought you said switch that.
Speaking of death.
Switch that birth. Switch that birth.
I'm pretty sure she can hear better than he can. And he's right next to me. Basically, these alien creatures come from outer space to Earth. They start invading and destroying everyone and everything in order to take our home planet since theirs was destroyed. And the movie starts off on day 89, so it's been like within 3 months. So basically, these kids are still used to having television, going out to movies, hanging out with friends and things like that. Now they're in this post-apocalyptic scenario. So obviously they're gonna have trouble, getting used to that. They're gonna still be used to music and listening to basically loud talking
Yeah.
on television and things like that. So,
Yeah.
and plus they're little kids. They're gonna make noise, running around and
Yeah.
having fun. So
This
It's
isn't.
like-
It's not like a Jurassic Park movie where all the kids survive and all the adults
All
die.
the
It's like,
kids.
no, everyone can die in this movie.
Anyone can die.
no
Even
one is safe.
Random old people in the woods can die. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if when you watch the movie, like it's quiet, but I wonder if anytime the sound is made, they don't actually turn up the sound. It just seems like it's
No,
loud because
yeah.
you haven't heard like a single thing in like 30
No, a
minutes.
lot of that stuff is like room tone. and
Yeah, everything was like room
added,
tone.
But-
It seems like it's
special
super
effects
loud,
and
but I
stuff.
wonder if it's not actually that loud. The Alien was very well crafted. I liked
It
the way it
was.
looked.
It's kind of like a.
But it reminded us of the Demogorgon.
It does.
Oh,
Like the face, the way it opened up. And
I haven't
stuff.
seen that, so
man.
I haven't seen that either. You've named 3 movies that I haven't seen.
No, it's not. It's a show, but it looked real, like real flesh. It was kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to
showed
be-
the ear of the
It's supposed to be like reptilian.
Yeah, that was kind
scaly.
of. That was actually pretty creepy. The scene
Oh
of the
wait,
earlobe.
did they name the creature?
No,
Like, what would they call? Did they
See?
leave it up to
like that.
Look it up real
fans?
quick. Look it up real quick.
Did they leave
No,
it
they
up to
didn't.
us fans?
They never named it.
No,
Oh, really?
Oh,
Well-
should we name it?
Should we name it?
we could name it.
Name it ears. The ears.
the ears.
Those ears.
The ears.
The earlobes.
Spider Gorgon.
No, that's too close to Stranger Things. I say I'm sticking with ears. Those ears. The eerie.
Cannon.
Eries.
Cannon.
There it is. Eries. So
CGI was good.
Basically, the last 5 minutes was
was
just
really
to say the CGI was good.
a little bit of the elements of horror, but mostly like the overwhelms the whole film is suspense.
Yeah, it's like
most
a
of the
thriller.
whole film is
really
suspense.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
It kind of just wants to like put you in the world that they're in.
Yeah.
To the point where you're in the movie theater and
Yeah,
you're trying not to
really-
make a sound.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then you
really,
just
like-
hear people eating their popcorn. They're trying to eat their
It's
popcorn
like,
so quietly.
Like, remember when we left the theater, we like, yo, we
Yeah,
gotta be quiet.
we were stressed
Like,
out.
It really made us seem like that whole movie was real. Like
Yeah.
after that, watching that movie,
No, yeah.
we had to be quiet. So they did a great job at
Yeah, we just walk out.
Making
We're like,
it
okay, who's
real.
gonna talk first and who's gonna
Exactly.
die first? Who's gonna die first?
He said, "So what you think of the movie?" Shh. I love the scene when he took his son out in the by the waterfall and
Yeah,
he was
that was good.
like regularly talking.
Yeah.
And he was, like his son gave him advice like, "Yo, you should tell her that you love her."
Yeah.
Like I was like, "Oh, that's yeah, you should tell her." Like I was agreeing with the kid, and eventually he was able to tell her his daughter that he loved her, but it cost him. Well, that didn't cost him his life, but like he sacrificed himself for his children. That was cool, kind of necessary.
One of the things I actually really liked was like the mom and father thing, where the dad's trying to survive and the mom wants to like live a normal life, so they decide to have a kid. Which I even when I thought about it watching the movie, I understand that because I probably would, if I was like married during that time, I probably would have had a kid as well, just trying to live normal because they didn't really know if they were even gonna get rid of the aliens at all. So I was like, might as well live a life, and then just. Could you imagine that, like 80 years later, and they die, and then everyone's still just
Yeah, I know.
because in the movie, spoiler, they have the baby, and they have to put the baby in a box, and then put the little make them go to sleep.
Yeah,
It's like they passed it. It was like 15 babies in boxes, putting them to sleep.
What I liked was the whole interaction relationship between the daughter and the father, John Krasinski's character. I thought that was very well done. It just added more of an emotional and dramatic layer to the film that I think personally it needed. Since they were trying to go a lot for the whole like B movie horror suspense thriller feel to it. So, and the one thing I would probably change though, that I probably disliked the most was the fact that it took them so long to figure out how the hearing aid was somehow affecting the hearing of the creature. You know how like the hearing aid during the movie added
Yeah,
that
but
sort of
how would
frequency
they-
level.
how would
Well, they didn't encounter them too much unless they made a sound, so they wouldn't have known because they didn't really encounter them that much.
Hey, yeah, that's true.
And mostly the girl, like when she didn't know like the alien was behind that scene when it was in the cornfield.
Yeah,
She didn't
that's
know the
also
alien
true.
was behind her, so it's like she just thought that the what's that called? The hearing aid was bugging out.
Yeah.
So
I think the only thing that I would change was when the dad. Spoiler alert! When the kids are in the car, they put it in a neutral,
oh yeah.
and then the car goes down, and then the dad yells, so the alien will chase him. Well, he was holding an axe, and he could have thrown the axe at like some other metal stuff that was around, and the alien could have gotten distracted. He could have had time to jump in the car.
Yeah,
Because
but
if he was yelling and then the alien went after him and the kids went off, they could have made it.
to argue against that point personally, if they would have done that, it wouldn't have added the same sort of feel to it, the same sort of emotional impact that you needed.
Okay.
Because that made the stakes like much higher for everyone. You know, that added that
True.
sort of emotional impact, that gut punch that the family
Alright.
needed to kind of put them on the edge between despair and fully giving up.
Put them on the edge.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's
So
spilled
how
out.
did the Erie get inside? They didn't
Eerie.
show that at all.
I was like, what the
Yeah,
heck
but
are
they
you
didn't-
saying?
Oh,
What are you
yeah, I was
calling
like,
Eerie?
We are calling it
I was like,
Erie.
my gosh.
what's the Erie?
We are calling them
We were
Eries.
both like, what the heck?
I was like,
Put it in the
Erie?
comments. Make
What-
it go
what is
viral.
Erie?
They are Eries.
Because I don't know if you remember that part, but there was a part where it actually opened the door.
in the house.
the creature to the
Yeah.
house, and then it was kind of sneaking in.
They
and
have
then it was
fingers,
going
don't
out.
they?
Yeah,
they have
have
fingers.
I just understood. I was like, oh, okay. He was,
So I
he was able
assumed-
because the water, everything
Yeah.
crashed in. I'm like, okay. he
You
was
know
able
what's
to get
funny?
in.
Now that I think about it, the bloodiest scene had nothing to do with the alien.
No, I didn't.
It had to do with the pregnancy.
Oh yeah. Oh
really
yeah.
did.
Big props.
That
to
was
her.
funny.
Like,
That
Yeah,
was-
but I
that
actually
was
like that fact
serious.
because it was more like
Yeah.
realistic that way.
Especially
Yeah.
when she stepped
Because they
on
didn't
the-
focus on the whole
nail.
gruesome time. Oh yeah, that was
my.
crazy.
They had to Home Alone it.
All right, so out of a rating, how are we gonna do this? So rating out
1
of
out of 10.
10.
Yeah, 1 out of 10.
I mean, we could do like decimal points, right? Like 9, like 8 points, something, or 9 points.
Okay.
8.5.
Okay.
Sure.
So I would.
That's technically 100%
yeah.
out of 1.
No, yeah. Okay.
So 1 out of 100.
Fine. 1 out of 100.
1 out
then.
of 10. I'm
I
kidding.
give it a.
Yeah, let's start with you. What would you give?
Oh man, that is a 9.
9?
Solid
9?
9. Yeah,
Not bad. That's really good.
very good.
I'll probably give it a 10 because there was
would you not?
because there was nothing. Okay, I'm saying like it's like a perfect movie or something.
No, I mean,
but
I mean, this
want-
is your personal
yeah,
preference.
It's not like
Yeah.
a perfect movie, but I'll give it a 10 because there wasn't like anything I could find that was like super wrong with it.
Me personally, I would give this movie a 9.6 out of 10.
Okay.
Only
Wow,
because
we-
it's yeah.
We actually came like real close
Exactly.
together.
Only, and I'm only
Like,
giving it
this
that
is-
high of a score, honestly, because I already know that people can nitpick and find things wrong with movies.
Yeah, this one you can't.
All
really,
I mean, you can with some things here and there, but for the most part, it's like you said, it's not really a perfect movie, but for
There's
the
no
type
such
of
thing
movie
as
it
a perfect
is.
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like yeah,
It's a great movie. Highly
Good movie.
recommend it.
highly
So-
recommend it. 2 thumbs up, you know,
Nice.
and give this
Four thumbs up.
video,
Give this video a thumbs up too,
1 thumbs up.
because the other one goes down.
Yeah. Please
That
don't
was a corny
avoid
joke.
that one. And this was movie review by R.E.A.L.
Bob, also known as Matthew.
Jared.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That's not, no, let's not do that. That sounds like a Blues Clues episode.